everyone, I'm Teresa, and this is day 50 of my summer break, and I read you chapter 4 of Amelia and Bedelia set sail last week, so today I'll read you chapter 5. Chapter 5, Smooth Sailing. Monday was not the day Aunt Mary or the weather report had predicted. Amelia and Bedelia's father left between rain squalls. He was going to go to work all week and take care of finally in the garden. "Bye, Daddy," yelled Amelia and Bedelia as he drove off through the puddles. "Kiss finally for me." This is a sign that says 25% off sale, and this is a car with Amelia and Bedelia's dad waving bye to Amelia and Bedelia in the rain, and her mom. Back in the house, Aunt Mary was flipping her famous pancakes and Jason was setting the breakfast table. "Ah, well," said Mary, "it's a perfect day for sailing, spelled S-A-L-E-I-N-G. We'll cruise the outlets." "Good," said Amelia and Bedelia's mother. "You can help me find a swimsuit that's as nice as the one you found for Amelia and Bedelia. Wouldn't it be fun to look like that famous painting of the goddess Venus standing on a seashell rising up from the waves?" "That's a tall order," said Mary, serving the pancakes. "Gee, thanks," said Amelia and Bedelia's mother. "Well," said Mary, "I bet we can find something. They say you never know unless you look." "You sound like the Metal Man," said Jason, "only you're a bargain detector." After Amelia and Bedelia and Jason had their fill of pancakes and bacon, Jason rolled up the runner in the hallway. He put on a pair of thick cotton socks and he gave Amelia and Bedelia a pair too. "Follow me," he said. They sprinted across the living room carpet to build up speed, then hit the polished hardwood floor in the hallway. "Skimboarding without boards," yelled Jason. "Whee!" screamed Amelia and Bedelia. This is Aunt Mary with some kind of kitchen tool flipping a pancake. This is Amelia and Bedelia's mom standing on a big seashell. These are socks, and these are also socks. "We're floorboarding. Watch it, you two," hollered Amelia and Bedelia's mother. At last, the rain let up, and they all went out. Aunt Mary and Amelia and Bedelia's mom took Mary's car, and Jason and Amelia and Bedelia hopped on bikes and rode to town. The bikes had no gears, and the tires were fat and nubby, making it easier to ride through the sand. "Welcome to Main Street," said Jason. "It's the main drag." This is Amelia, Bedelia, and Jason floorboarding with socks with some kind of wood behind them. And Amelia and Bedelia is saying, "Whee!" And this is Jason showing Amelia and Bedelia Main Street with a bunch of stores and shops. Some of them say candy and ice cream, yogurt, and boots. asked Amelia Bedelia. Tourists, said Jason. Tourists drag themselves up and down the street while everyone else drags the tourists into stores and restaurants. I'm a tourist, right? Said Amelia Bedelia. Nope, you're with me, said Jason. I'll give you the inside scoop. Amelia Bedelia discovered that this was true. Hanging out with Jason was like riding around with the mayor of the beach. Jason knew all the fun places to go. Best of all, he seemed to know every kid who had a summer job. That meant they got free samples of almost everything, including candy, fudge, chowder, cotton candy, caramel popcorn, ice cream, frozen yogurt, Italian ices, and smoothies. Hey, Captain J, yelled a kid selling hot dogs. You gotta try this new corn dog. Who is Captain J? Asked Amelia Bedelia. Yours truly, said Jason, taking a bite of the corn dog. Hey, this is good. Try it, said Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia looked around to make sure there weren't any dogs watching, then took a bite. Best corn dog I've ever eaten, said Amelia Bedelia, which was true since it was the only one she had ever eaten. This is a piece of candy. This is a cupcake. This is a corn dog. This is ice cream. This is some kind of, I think this is chocolate fudge. And this is Amelia Bedelia smiling while holding a corn dog. That's probably when she took her first bite and loved it. They washed down the corn dog with a free fresh squeezed lemonade at the Beachcomber Diner, their next stop. Later, they ducked into Seaside Pets to chat with a kid who knew all about saltwater aquariums. A parrot named Flint kept squawking pieces of egg. CJ! Pieces of egg! CJ! Amelia Bedelia couldn't believe it. Even the parrot seemed to know her cousin. You have a million friends, Captain J, said Amelia Bedelia. Summer must be really fun. Yep, said Jason. We surf a lot. The only problem is the tourists. Aren't tourists just people on vacation? Asked Amelia Bedelia. That's true, said Jason. Most are nice, but some drive me and my friend crazy. Riding back toward the house, Amelia Bedelia and Jason passed a bathing suit shop. Amelia Bedelia skidded to a stop. The mannequin in the window wearing a bathing suit looked just like her mother. The mannequin waved to her. Mom! Yelled Amelia Bedelia. They parked their bikes and ran inside. What have you two been up to? Asked Amelia Bedelia's mother. These are both lemonades. This is Jason with the parrot on his shoulder. And this is Amelia Bedelia looking in the window into a bathing suit shop with Amelia Bedelia's mother waving to her. And it says Swimsuit Heaven. And the store next to it says ice cream. An ice cream store. Hang on, I'll get dressed and we'll head for home. Send your pearl over Tomorrow, said Aunt Mary to the saleswoman as they left. What pearl? Asked Amelia Bedelia. Did you buy another ring? Said Jason. It's a surprise for you two, said Mary. Cool, said Jason. What's for dinner? That depends, said Mary. What are you and Amelia Bedelia making for us? Your aunt and I are on vacation. I know, said Amelia Bedelia. Let's make reservations. How about that pizza place we passed? Perfect, said Jason. We haven't been there yet. I know a kid who works there. My Jason likes to have his fingers in a lot of pie, said Mary. And Amelia Bedelia makes amazing lemon tarts, said her mother. They're small, said Amelia Bedelia. Just big enough for one finger. The delicious pizza dinner, the cool, rainy weather, the yummy snacks and samples, and biking around all day made Amelia Bedelia sleepier than usual. That night, she lay on the bottom bunk listening to Jason read his favorite book, Treasure Island, out loud to her. Amelia Bedelia still loved being read to, and the words filled her head with images of pirates, sailing, and the sea. These are all pizzas. And these are Amelia Bedelia's lemon tarts. She must have dozed off because the next thing she knew, the lights were out. Amelia Bedelia was sure that she was dreaming when she saw Jason climbing down the bunk bed ladder. She drifted in and out of sleep as she rummaged around in the closet. She was almost sure she saw him tiptoe to the window, lift the screen, and slip outside. With her eye half shut, Amelia Bedelia groggily dragged herself out of bed and staggered to the window. A bike disappeared into the darkness. Flopping back into bed, she concluded that she must be dreaming. Why else would Jason be dressed like a pirate? Hey, Captain J, she called out. No more reading Treasure Island before bed. She waited for him to answer, but fell asleep before he did. This is Amelia Bedelia seeing someone go outside the window, which she thought it's Jason. And here is the Treasure Island book that Jason read to Amelia Bedelia that night. Treasure Island. Treasure Island. Bye everyone, I'll read you chapter 6 tomorrow.